You're the Six of Clubs, the nurturing creator, the intellectual teacher, the one who thinks best when you're helping someone else understand. But there's a shadow side to that gift, and it's been running your life longer than you know. This is an honest look at what that shadow costs you and how to step out of it. This reading is built on a single reframe. Your shadow isn't a flaw. It's a mathematical pattern, a predictable swing in how you show up. And the moment you see it clearly, you can choose differently. This isn't fate. It's geometry, and geometry can be learned. Here's what makes this real. You're not getting a generic interpretation. Your birth card sits in a fixed lattice, a 52-card permutation, a deterministic engine. Right now, at 36, moving into year 37 of your 90-year cycle, specific cards light specific parts of your psychology. The math doesn't change. It doesn't guess. It maps. And that map is yours alone. This isn't mysticism. It's a coordinate system for your own behavior. And you're standing exactly where the numbers say you are. The shadow swings. It has two poles. The under collapse. You become isolated, victimized. You're paralyzed by conflict while blaming circumstances. Everything's happening to you. You're stuck. But there's another pole, the overexcess. You become conflict addicted. You create chaos to prove your strength, to prove you can survive it. You're the problem maker, the fighter, the one who turns everything into a test. Neither pole is the truth. The truth is centered, grounded, listening. But right now you're swinging between those two extremes, missing the middle entirely. Here's what's actually happening. You're the intellectual teacher. You have knowledge. You have insight. And you have a genuine hunger to share it. That's real. That's a gift. But somewhere along the way, you confused teaching with arrival. You think you've figured it out. You think everyone needs to learn what you've learned, the way you've learned it. And because you're smart, because you're articulate, you can make people listen. You become prescriptive. You stop asking questions. You stop being curious about how someone else thinks. You're too busy downloading your curriculum into them. You become the wise one, the authority, the one who knows. And here's the cost. You stop learning. Your intellectual growth stalled. Because you can't learn from someone you're teaching. You can't be surprised by an answer you already have. You're not in dialogue anymore. You're in broadcast mode. And broadcast mode feels safe. It feels like you're in control. It feels like you matter, but it's also a cage, and you built it yourself. Right now, Mercury is lighting your card. For the next 52 days, your mind is under Mercury's shadow. Speed, certainty, the need to be right. The danger, you talk faster, think you understand before you listen, turn nuance into argument. This is the season where your prescriptive pattern gets its fuel. But it's also the season where you can see it most clearly. When Mercury lights the card, the shadow is visible, loud, undeniable. That's not a curse. That's an invitation. The timing matters because you're awake right now in a way you won't be later. Your lifetime gift is the Two of Diamonds. Partnership, exchange, the ability to create value in relationship. You're wired to build bridges, to balance thinking with caring, to develop people intellectually because you genuinely want them to grow. That gift never leaves you. It's always there. But your lifetime challenge is the Eight of Spades. Restriction, isolation, the pressure to prove yourself through hardship. That edge returns again and again. And the pattern is this: when you're in teacher mode, when you're broadcasting, you're actually isolating. You're restricting the other person's agency. You're using your gift to enforce your view. That's where the shadow. You'll be 37 next year, and 38 the year after. Year after year, you'll cycle through this same pattern. The same six-club suit shadow will activate. The same collapse and overreach will show up. The geometry repeats, but the moment never does. This year it shows up in a relationship. Next year it might show up in your work. 5 years from now, it could cost you something you didn't see coming. Unless you meet it consciously, unless you learn to recognize the swing before you swing. The helix doesn't break, but you can step off it. You can choose differently each time it comes around. The shadow is the doorway, and your doorway is learning that wisdom includes not knowing. It's becoming a student again. It's growing alongside the people you teach, not above them, not for them, with them. That's the reframe. That's your life direction. If you want to go deeper into this reading, to see the full geometry of your 90-year cycle and understand exactly where you are right now, head to cardologyhub.com/deep-dive. This is just the beginning.